Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a KV-2. It's a Tier 6 Soviet heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of Fjords and it's under the command of T-72 power. But we decided we'd do a special day of derping coronavirus. So Sir Rusty made up a special skin for the KV-2 and we're about to go derping. And it's quite beautiful actually. It says coronavirus, stay home, stay safe, and well, it's got the biohazard symbols on it. Well, T-72 power is the driver and he's actually quite used to the KV-2, and well, a lot of the videos you're going to be seeing in the next couple of days, a day of derping coronavirus, are going to be KV-2 drivers who know how to handle this tank. It's got a 152mm howitzer as its main armament. Oh, he spotted someone. Nope, not going to fire on that one. Now, the main armament can fire AP rounds, but it's much better with the HE. It'll do 910 alpha if it can penetrate 86mm of armour. And well, he carries some AP rounds around just in case. And they will do 700 alpha if they penetrate the target. The KV-2 is basically a KV-1 with an artillery piece mounted at the turret up top. Let's see what sort of damage he can do to the enemy. Reload time is just under 20 seconds. First target's turned up. Well, he fires around at it, but he doesn't get a hit, and he bounces a couple of rounds coming in from the enemy. Now, the KV-2 does have a couple of weaknesses. Apart from actually being hit on the driver's ports or just underneath the mantlet, it also has a rather long reload time. You see that? Trying to get the Wolverine, but unfortunately he popped down below the ridgeline. But that BT-7 is trying to prompt him to fire, and that could be a mistake for the BT-7. Yep, end of your game, back to the garage. If you try to play peek and bang with a KV-2, the KV-2 will win, because this thing is a monster. Literally is a monster, and of course it's rather appropriate that it's the coronavirus quarantine tank. Okay, well, he's reloaded, and the Churchill took a round for 409. Now that's a non-penetrating shot, but it's still done a lot of damage. And oh, look at the number of enemy targets that have turned up to receive a shell from this KV-2. Now let's bring up the minimap a bit more so you can see what's going on in the battle. He's loaded, he's pulled back, and the Churchill is no more. Well, that's one premium tank that's gone back to the garage. Now, T-72 power has actually got one mark of excellence on his barrel. So it looks like he's been playing this quite a lot. Okay, he's ready to shoot. Turret does take a long time to rotate round, and that's also one of the weaknesses of this vehicle, because if you can do a death circle around it, he's probably not going to be able to turn the turret fast enough to get shots on you. But he's worried about the guys behind him, I think, more than anything at the moment, because he keeps turning around. He's got Messerschmitt twitch, you might say, and with good reason. There's a T-28E with the F-30 gun a short distance away, and that thing has an 85mm gun. He's pulling out again to see who's next. Oh, it's a Matilda. And the Matilda takes a round for 291, bounced around for 175 off T-72 power. Yeah, you can see it bounced off the side of the turret there. It hit the top. Almost reloaded. Next target, VK, and he dies very quickly, but he does get a round in for 142. Not sure where it went in. I think it was an AP round, apparently. Doesn't show where the shell actually impacted. Oh, took an HE round from the Matilda. But the Matilda's now back in the garage, so that's 4 kills. And he's got some teammates turn up now because I think they want to get in on the spoils. T1 Heavy's next target, and T72 Power is going to try and claim dibs on that one. There we go. And he takes a round for 285, but he does get a hit into the tracks. And that means T72 Power has now managed to get the high caliber, potentially. And that SU-76 is trying to pull up to get a shot. Probably inadvisable. And T1 Heavy is a one-shot now. Hello, goodbye. He got another hit into the tracks, but potentially now he's got a steel wall. And behind us is a KV-85. Okay, here he comes. Now we're angling. Took a round from him for 235. We're almost loaded. Now if our KV-1 gets out of the way, we'll finish or put a big hole in that KV-85. 314 hit points. Just checking behind, the SU-76 hasn't pulled up yet. And the SU-76 has been killed, so we can now focus on what's in front of him. Now I do hope you all are staying safe in this coronavirus pandemic. We don't want you to become a statistic, we want you to be playing World of Tanks. Okay, KV-85, your next shell is waiting. And he's back in the garage, and that's the Top Gun. There's still 4 enemies out there. Oh, and our SU-85 just died for the enemy Hummel, so he managed to get Arty. Still 7 left on our team. And you can see the traverse on this tank is very, very slow. And there's good reason for that, actually. It's a very, very heavy tank. The original KV-1 was also a bit troubled by lack of power. But the KV-2 carried enormous amount of weight, which did slow the vehicle down considerably. And somebody just tried to fire at him and missed. Okay, there's a T-67 on the top of the hill. A Jagdpanzer IV, which is the German tank destroyer made from the Panzer IV. There's the T-67. He's right up there, fires a round in. Probably shouted Russia before he did that one. Unfortunately, it didn't hit target. Oh, and the Hummel has come south to try and get shots, but he's been spotted by one of our guys in an SU-76. Okay, we're loaded again, and they just lost one of their tanks, the Strodny Viz 39. That's a Czech tank, Czech medium. The Hummel's quite some distance away. The Jagdpanzer IV, well, he's returning back to his cap, so it's really this T-67 that we want to kill. Here he comes. Hello, goodbye. That's 7 kills. Now, it's a really beautiful piece of work. If you would like to get a copy of the Coronavirus KV-2, it is available, and we'll put a link in the notes beneath the video, so you can actually have one of these on your tank. We do have other versions which have also been made by Sir Rusty. Oh, he's got the Jagdpanzer IV, and that is a Radley Walters. There's only one enemy left, it's the Hummel. He could get it. If they'll leave it to him, no they won't. So that's game over. What a great game for T-72 Power. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for T-72 Power in the KV-2. Not surprising, really, that he got an ace. He also got a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He got 19, a duelist, and a fire effect out of the miners. He got a Radley Walters Medal for killing 8 of the enemy. He got that 8th kill with the Jagdpanzer IV. He also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Let's have a look at the team score. 3,163 hit points of damage, an easy high caliber on that one. The next highest score was the Jagdpanzer IV with 1,714, and after that the KV-85 with 1,375, both victims of T-72 power. When it came to kills, he got the highest number with 8. The next highest scorer was the Jagdpanzer IV, and then after that the Hummel and the KV-85 and the Su-85 on his own team. When it came to base XP, he was streets ahead of the others. He was the only player to get over 1,000 base, 1,498. 735 went to the T28E with the F30, and 647 went to the KV-1. He fired 14 rounds, got 12 direct hits, 3 penetrations, 9 splash. Damage of 3,163 hit points, all of it at close range. Received 12 hits from the enemy, only 2 of which penetrated, 8 non-penetrations, and 2 hits by way of splash damage. 385 hit points blocked by armor. 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged and destroyed, and 60 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 33,357 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables took away 33,671 credits. He received 1,498 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 4,494 experience points altogether. So it's a great start to our coronavirus KV-2 special, where we're derping coronavirus out of existence, at least I hope we are. And thank you very much to T-72 Power for supplying the replay so we can all enjoy it. He said he was having a bit of seal clubbing fun. Well, yes, when you're an experienced KV-2 driver, it can actually be a lot of fun. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And stay safe and stay home, and thanks for watching.